Next question. The number of students enrolled in physics class for the last 10 semesters are listed below. Find the median number of students. So you have very easy way to place it in a StatCrunch, but I recommend to write down in the column and then sort it out and find the median. Very easy. I'm going to do it by hand because my Excel also here is not working properly, but at least you can watch and you can understand how it's working. So here what I have. I took a picture of it, so now I'm going to write down. I have 65, 66, 67, 66, 65, 66, 67, 66, 67, 70, 67, 70, 71, 68. Okay, let me count total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so let's start working. The smallest number is 65. Next come two of them, 66, 67. Oh, one more 67, another 67, and then 68, 70, 70, and 71. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have even numbers. That means we are taking middle two. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one and this one, since both of them are 67, by rule we have to take average, which means 67 plus 67 divided by 2. But since both of them are 67, there is nothing to calculate. Median is going to be 67. Okay. And there we go, 67 students. Okay, moving to next one. What we have to do here, find the median. Again, the same way. So you are going to arrange, how many you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, you take the fifth and sixth element, right? Because once you split 5 and 5, step number 1, don't forget, you need to arrange in ascending order. Step number 2, you take middle 2 and fifth and sixth elements, and then get the average, add and divide by 2. So you should get 72. Okay, what else we have? The symbol sigma is used as a standard deviation for the population. Okay, just so you know, sigma is a standard deviation of population. On the other hand, S is a standard deviation of sample. S is a sample. Just real quick to remind you what means standard deviation, considering you have watched the lecture and the link of which you can find under the homeworks video. So standard deviation, it shows how far away the element is drifted from the average. For example, let's say I am a student and I got 75. So I'm calling my instructor and asking, should I be happy 75 is class did well? If my instructor tell me the class got 70 in average, then I'm happy because I got above average. And if a class got, let's say, just as much average, got 75, just the way I did, then I might won't be happy because I wanted to go above average. So standard deviation shows how much the element is drifted away from the mean. Okay, that's the explanation. So population standard deviation. Okay, moving to next question. What is here? What do we have? Calculate the range. Okay. Okay, since answer is already given, let me read all answers because I took out and wrote down so I can read it for you. So first one, the starting from last one, it says the answer. So first of all, what do we need to do? Which of the following statement is consistent with box plot shown above? Okay, one of these answers, and that's the last one. A little less than 25% of the people who received master's degree were between 27 and 33 years old. So less than 25%. This is not less than 25% because 25%, hold on, I'll show you here. This is our 25%, less than 25% should fall here. But their numbers here, it's falling in this area. So cannot be true. Look, it says this last one. Less than 25% who received master's degree between 27 and 33 years old. 27, 33, it's above 25%. So cannot be the answer. Second one, I'm coming backwards. I don't want to jump to correct answer right away. I want to explain. About 50% of people who received master's degree were 30 years old. About 50%. This is also not the case because that's age received master's degree. This is not a 50% because 50% is falling here, which is median. Okay, and if it would be bell shaped, if it median would go right in the middle, then that answer would be the case. Next one, the median age for the people who received master's degree was 30 years old. Median. No, the median age is this one. Median age is this one, which is shifted, right? Right here, median age. And 30 years old falling right here in the middle. This one will be over 30 years old. Look, 30 years old is right in the middle, but here it says median age for the people, the median age for the people who received master's degree is 30 years old. No, it's not 30 years old. It's about 33, 32 years old. Okay. And finally, the correct answer is over 75% of people who received master's degree were under 35 years old. So over 75%. So look at this box plot. They are, it's this here. Let me draw. This is 75%. Right? Here it is. And it says over 75% of people who received master's degree were under 35 years old. Let's see. Under 35. Well, that statement is true. So 35, here it is. That statement is true. 35 years, it's falling in the whisker. But that includes the over 75% also, right? Okay. And let's see, I think this is the last question. The symbol mu is used to represent population mean. So I mentioned before, mu represent population mean and X bar represent sample mean. And that's all. We covered all questions. Okie dokie. So since I am in instructor's preview mode, so here is LB, UB, but this is, I don't know what all this means, but there should be, I just looked in the student view something, and it was, there were numbers I wrote down, 8, 12, 4, 9, 28. And to find the range, so the maximum it's taking, let me write down, maximum is 28. The minimum is 4. 28 minus 4 is 24. Okay? So the answer is going to be 24. This is how you're going to figure out the range. Here is, I don't know what kind of long calculation, what they are doing. But the answer for this one, range, is gonna be 24. Okay, next, let me move to next question. The cost of 5 new items at a shop are listed below. Calculate the sample standard deviation, round to 2 decimal places. Okay, standard deviation, we have here standard deviation calculator, and I took it from the link I placed under the video, previous homework somewhere. So let's see what numbers we have. 1, 6, 8, 5. Let's write down 1. Let me put comma. 6, 8. So since I am in instructor's preview mode, so here is LB, UB, but this is, I don't know what all this means, but there should be, I just looked in the student view something, and it was, there were numbers I wrote down, 8, 12, 4, 9, 28. And to find the range, so the maximum it's taking, let me write down, maximum is 28. The minimum is 4. 28 minus 4 is 24. Okay? So the answer is going to be 24. This is how you're going to figure out the range. Here is, I don't know what kind of long calculation, what they are doing. But the answer for this one, range, is gonna be 24. Okay, next, let me move to next question. The cost of 5 new items at a shop are listed below. Calculate the sample standard deviation, round to 2 decimal places. Okay. Standard deviation, we have here standard deviation calculator, and I took it from the link I placed under the video, previous homework somewhere. So let's see what numbers we have. 1, 6, 8, 5. Let's write down 1. Let me put comma. 6, 8, 5, 15. And here we go, standard sample standard deviation 5.15. Okay. So the answer is going to be 5.15, and I don't see the answer here where I would put it, so I'm just moving on. One thing, let me check if they are asking for sample. Yes, calculate sample. So you can use this the calculator, which is mini web tool, and the link, like I said, you can find under one of these homework videos. All right, moving to next question. What do we have here? When Scholastic Achievement Test scores SAT, are sent to test takers, the percentile associated with score are also given. Okay, suppose a test taker scored at 94th percentile on the verbal part of the test, and at the 18th percentile on the quantitative part. So how to interpret the result? So if it says, where is it? Score at the 94th percentile, that means the student performed better than 94 of the other test taken on the verbal part. And when it says 18th at the 18th percentile, then it's going to be better than 18% on the quantitative part. There was a problem where regarding percentile we took less than or less. The wording was different. That was meaning that it's less than either precise value or less. Okay? All right. Moving to next question. Okay. When SAT scores are sent to test takers, the percentiles associated with the scores are also given. Suppose a test taker scored at the 88th percentile on the verbal part of the test and at the 14th percentile on the quantitative part, and we need to interpret. So which one is going to be? Let me see. The student performed better than 12%. Where is 12%? We don't even have there 12%. 12%. We have 88 and 14. So the student performed better than 88. That's true. And better than 86. No, it's so it's going to be this one. Better than 88 and better than 14 on the quantitative part. Okay, next question. Which of the following are included in a 5-number summary? Okay. Oh, it's a lot of them. So this is talking about box plot and 5 important elements, right? Numbers, that is, let me mention it, and then we go and choose one after another. Minimum 1, maximum 2, lower quartile, which is 25%, upper quartile, which is 75%, and interquartile. So let's see, minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, and maximum. This median, oh, I didn't see that they don't have interquartile. They have median. Median is a 50%. So we have 25% lower quartile, median is 50%, and upper quartile is 75%. And lastly, it's a maximum value. Okay, that's coming from box plot. Okay, and here it is box plot itself. So let me just remind you one more time real quick. This is minimum, this is maximum, this is quartile 1, which is equal 25%. This is quartile 2, which is median, it's 50%. And this is quartile 3, which is 75%. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let's move to the next question. What does it say? Which of the following statement is consistent with box plot shown above? Okay, so